Good afternoon, race fans, and welcome to race number 7 of the second season of the NASCAR Busch Series powered by the WRA. As you take a look at the starting lineup for today's race here at Pocono Raceway. Getting ready for the Pocono Green 225 as the cars are rolling off behind the pace car. As here we go with your points coming into this race. As I pull up the Busch points. Daniel Gitiroyk, who's starting at the rear of the field. Oh, we got a problem. And it looks like a brake problem on the 19 machine. We'll talk about that in just a second. Daniel Gitiroyk is the points leader by 4 points over Ashland Wright, 5 points over London Jackson. There's T Tupola in the grass, who's got a brake issue. Katsira's fourth in the standings, 22 back. 23 back is J.J. Palmer. T Tupola, who's got some brake problems. He is sixth in the standings. Hopefully this is not terminal with him having brake problems. Abigail Stone, 36 points back in seventh. Luna Farmer, 37 back in eighth. Bora Park, 42 back in ninth. And Marcus Sellers complete the top 10, 46 points back of the lead. I don't know what's going on with my recording system, but it's like freezing up on my end. I don't know what it looks like from you guys' end. This is the second attempt I've tried to record Pocono. The first attempt, I recorded the race, but my race never got saved. So I don't know what's going on, whether it's whether I need to refresh my Windows or if I need to do something about it. Nevertheless, we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully this race can get taken care of, or else we're going to have a major problem. Green flag is in the air. We are underway here at Pocono. '19 has come to pit road. And looks like they are going to fix whatever the issue is. Hopefully he can rejoin the race, although he's going to be off the lead lap. I'm not really sure what's causing my recording system to go laggy. I've just refreshed I refreshed it before I started this race, so I don't know what's wrong. As Tyler Ware, who started on the pole position, is currently the race leader. Perhaps it. 19 got his brakes fixed, but he is now about to go a lap down. on the lead lap. Ricky Cervantes right now running in the second position here in the early going of this race. Tula has gone a lap down, so that's not the way he wants to start off this race. JJ Palmer currently in third. We are now in the early stages of the race. Laps of racing we're doing today. These drivers cannot make it 60 laps on a tank of fuel. Morgan Le Fay running in the fourth position. Morgan coming into this race 13th in the points. Tula is trying to get his lap back as Cervantes will go the race lead. Cervantes 24th in the points table coming into this race. And we got problems for the 9 of Jamie Bow 9. Looks like an engine problem. Yep, engine is let go on the Pennzoil Ford. Was running it. He scored 41st. He's entering turn number 3. And here comes the field entering turn 3. Jamie is going to get it off the racetrack, head down pit road. We will remain under the green flag, but that is our first retirement of the race here this afternoon. And it's a camshaft that has let go on the 9 machine. He missed race 22nd in the points. That's not the run he was hoping for. We're back to the race lead. See if anybody's struggling here. Abigail Lynn raced her way in. M Zain, Luna Farmer back here at the rear of the field. Quinton Moore. London Jackson. There's Violet Jackson. So the Jackson sisters not having a good run. K Amirmoez. Our points leader, D Gitiroyk R. Brenda Eveling. She's failed to qualify for every Winston Cup race. Or Park, there's Ashlyn Wright, second in points. Hazel Ealing making her second start of her career and of the season. Olivia Jackson in 16th. Zach Foster making his debut, ran the truck race yesterday, so did Aston Peterson. We're checking back here at the rear of the field. Like everybody's behaving nicely as I'm getting a double click for some reason. Nothing has really happened in this race. As we're here at the 1/4 mark of this race. going to go ahead and mute my TV. Sorry about that. Watching court cams. There's really nothing on TV tonight. Let's find our former winner at this track at the Pocono Raceway when we were here last season. Of course, it was an elimination race. I'm trying to remember who was our winner last season. So that way I do not... Currently looking to see who won this race a season ago. I believe... I want to make sure I double check it to make sure I'm not derping. The defending winner of this race is not in this field. And neither is the car. Of course, that car failed to qualify with Travis Crampton. The driver that won this race a season ago was Jake Littletown. Drove the Dodge at the time. So he is the defending winner. So we are guaranteed a new winner this season here in the Busch Series. Let's also find out who is the defending winner for tomorrow's Cup Series race here at Pocono, which was, by the way, the first race of the second round. It was after the 4 drivers that got eliminated. I believe she's in this field. I'm going to have to double check to confirm it. And it is Ashley Horton who is the defending winner of the Cup race here at Pocono. Of course, it was the first race of the second round. Of course, Ashley, it happened 1 week after Ashley Horton got eliminated from the playoffs. As Tyler Ware, currently the race leader here. We're going to be completing 20 laps of this race. And we're told that there's a driver on pit road. That's Or no, Marcus Sellers off the pace, was running 28th at the time. Of course, he's missed the pit lane. Will this bring out a caution? Because he's not going to make it back around. Waiting for the pace car. He's going to be stopping in the middle of the racing line. I think this is going to be a yellow. No caution. I don't understand how that's not a caution. Because he's right in the middle of the racing line. Really doesn't make any sense. But nevertheless, we're going to stay under the green flag. As the 46 is still stuck on pit road. They're currently trying to fix the damage before they put tires on it. Of course, he would make it the rest of the way. Definitely not what Marcus Sellers needs. Long pit stop for the 46, who's still stuck on pit road. Currently now 3 laps down in the process, trying to get the car refired and get him serviced. As the pit crew is currently not doing anything right now on the Civil Patrol Chevrolet. And looks like they have changed all 4 tires on the 46. So he is now back in the race, but now he is off the lead lap. There he is. So he's now back up to speed. These drivers, as we're nearing the midway point of today's race, J.J. Palmer has now taken lead. Jonathan Huff running in third. Skylar Davidson in fourth. Xavier Allsopp running out your top five as we're midway through the Pocono race here for the Busch Series. Tomorrow afternoon, we are going to cap off our Pocono weekend with the Cup drivers. We're going to go 200 miles, 80 laps. As the midway point of this race is happening now. We're at the midway point of today's race. No cautions we've had. Just past the halfway point of this race. Not a good run for Lee Levakai, as my mouse needs to quit double clicking for some reason. Looks like Tyler Ware is coming to pit road, so that will give Jonathan Hoff the race lead as we're now having green flag pit stops. So Jonathan Hoff will now be our race leader while we have the cycle of pit stops. Allsopp is coming to pit road. I think everybody else is coming to pit road. Courtney Lynn's going to stay out for an extra lap. So give Courtney a lap lead. As my cup holder got stuck. Courtney Lynn, now the race leader. T Tupola, member, came to pit road on lap number 1. And it looks like he's going to come to pit road, so it's not going to look like he's going to get a lap back. But Emily Green going to stay out and lead a lap. So it looks like a cycle of pit stops will shake up the running order, as Emily Green will be the race leader. Emily Green is now on pit road. I think she's the last one to come to pit road. Looks like she is. But Kai's already pitted. I don't know who will be the race leader when this is all said and done. So it looks like we have cycled a good round of pit stops. I think the 33 is going to be the race leader, J.J. Palmer, when we cycle through these pit stops. Now, I don't think fuel and tires will now be a factor for the rest of this race. So J.J. Palmer will look like he will be the leader when we are with the cycle of pit stops done. Skylar Davidson bolted up the second. Tyler Ware third. Jonathan Hoff fourth. Thriller Tadwell now fifth. Ebony Amirmoez sixth. Seventh is Grubius. Eighth, David Allsopp. Ninth is Courtney Lynn. 10th will be S Ozkan when the ticker gets updated. And the top 10 is correct, even though Tyler Ware just got around Skylar Davidson for second. Skylar just did the crisscross, got around Tyler Ware, going to bring Jonathan Hoff with her. Of course, J.J. Palmer is not in fourth gear. These drivers are in fourth gear. Excuse me. Skylar Davidson just took the lead, but Jonathan Hoff's going to take it. Getting a report, our points leaders had problems. Daniel Gitiroyk is on pit road with a fuel leak, we're being told. That's not good for the guy that comes in this race as the points leader. The gal that was trying to run him down for the points lead, running in 16th, that's Ashlyn Wright. She was second in points coming into this race. Skylar Davidson going to retake the lead from Jonathan Hoff. And looks like Dino Gitiroyk is back in the race, now 2 laps down as a result. Or he's actually 2 laps down. I don't know if he's returned to the race or not. No, he has not. So we're really not sure what is wrong with the gym machine, but the more laps he's continuing to lose, the more his points gap's going to start shrinking. As they're still fixing that fuel leak on that RCR Chevrolet, but a tough break for the guy, as I said, came in this race as the points leader. And the gal that was trying to run him down for the points lead, running in 16th, so it was a 4-point gap. Who was the guy that was third in the points, or the gal that was third in points? The guy or the gal? Let's see. Apologies if I'm not commentating a lot in this race. There's probably an explanation why. That would be London Jackson. Where is she running? She is in 37th. Ugh, that's not a good run. Not the run that she was hoping for. Katsiro fourth in points, running in 10th, and of course he is ahead of Ashlyn Wright. So I would think Katsiro will gain some points on Gitiroyk for the points lead. But I don't know who will be the points leader, though. But do not quote me on that. Wait till you see the official points after today's race. They're nearing the 3/4 marks of this race. As Daniel Gitiroyk still has not gotten his problem fixed. They're trying to recycle the system so they can get him back out and try to get some points, but considering he's like now 5 laps down, I don't even know what's the point of even getting back out onto the track because he's going to lose all those points. As JJ Palmer is trying to take the lead from Skylar Davidson. And let's see, we're getting word. Bora Parks had a tire going down. Marcus Sellers has come to pit road. We're told that the 28 has a tire going down. And she might have to come to pit road. That's a tough break for Bora Park, who just raced her way into the Cup race tomorrow afternoon. So Bora Park has got a vibration going on. Marcus Sellers has already made his pit stop, so he's back 1 lap down. Of course, he came to pit road, was off sequence with everybody. Of course, he had a tire going down. K Amirmoez has a tire going down. She's coming to pit road. Has Bora Park come to pit road? The answer is no. But she's going to ride it out just to finish this race. That's a tough break for the 15, as looks like Daniel Gitiroyk is not going to be able to get back out on the track to gain some points today. So I believe his day is, I think, going to be done, as they're not going to be able to get his fuel issue fixed. but they're going to keep trying. But remember, this race is 60 laps, so they need to get it fixed, or he's not going to get out on track and he'll be classified as they did not finish this race. Which is a tough break for as K Amirmoez is about to go a lap down after the unscheduled pit stop on that 15 machine. We're still watching that 28 to see if she's going to have to come to pit road. Jonathan Hoff is going to take the race lead. There's been some rumors that Skylar Davidson could be racing here in the Busch Series next season, but we'll have to see what DBR World NOS Racing can do as far as funding is concerned to make that work. As J.J. Palmer is now leading as we're in. Looks like K Amirmoez is not going to go a lap down. Looks like Gitiroyk, I don't think they're going to get that fuel issue fixed. It looks like Daniel Gitiroyk's day is going to be done as they are trying to get that fixed. Unfortunately, they're running out of laps, so it looks like Daniel Gitiroyk will be the second driver out of the race as that fuel issue is now terminal for that two bunch. So Gitiroyk has climbed out of the car. Skylar Davidson takes the lead. Again, I'm really sorry if I'm not commentating a lot in this race. Currently just trying to get this race done, so that way I'm getting ready to, as I'm recording this, hopefully start recording the Cup race that I need to get done. That was on my agenda for today as of this recording, so. And I'm sorry to all of you if the recording has been, or the race had to get re-recorded, but hope you understand. I'm about to get a new recording software before the Red Bull GT Series for next season. So hopefully that problem will be fixed before Season 5. When will Season 5 start is yet to be determined. It's going to depend on how quickly I can get these races recorded ahead of time, so that way we can get the Red Bull GT stuff going on. Or I may wait until next year to record the Red Bull GT Series. as Hazel Eveling now takes the lead. This is the first time we've seen her out in front, and this is also her second race of the season. As we're down to 6 to go, be 5 to go this time by. I want to remind everybody this copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the World Racing Association for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction or rebroadcast or retransmit or any other disseminations or the use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the World Racing Association is prohibited. World Blue Hedgehog TV and the World Racing Association want to thank you fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. As we're coming down to 5 laps of racing to go, it doesn't look like Daniel Gitiroyk will be back out on the track anytime soon. So Daniel Gitiroyk's day is done. London Jackson really going to take a hit in the standings. Zach Foster running in 20. Last time I scored in 27th, so not the result he was hoping for in his debut race. It looks like Bora Park's vibration has gone away, so that's good news to hear. Quentin Moore up to 17th. Remember, he started last after the engine failure during pole day qualifying yesterday. After coming up to 3 laps of racing to go here at Pocono. It'd be a career day for these two girls. Hazel Eveling trying to get back into the top 30 in the standings. She has only raced Coca-Cola, has failed to qualify ever since Coca-Cola. And then Skylar Davidson is only making her 3rd start of the year. Or of the season, rather. Year, season, you know what I mean. Two to go in a caution-free Busch race. We're going to come and take the white flag. One more lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. White flags in the air. One more lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Looks like Skylar Davidson will be all right, finishing in second. To Hazel Eveling, who's making her second start of the season. It will be her first career win. Hazel Eveling is going to win the Pocono Green 225 here today at the Tricky Triangle of Pocono. I'm just going to sim all the way to the end. And there is your official standings. I would love to stay and talk about the top 10, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's race here at Pocono. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the World Racing Association crew today. We're going to show you your full finisher results. There's top 28, and there's the rest. Gitiroyk and Bo 9 did not reach the conclusion of the race. We had 40 drivers finish the race, 38 of them on the lead lap. Your points table is down in the description heading into our next race next week at Texas. We'll see you tomorrow for the Cup race. Until then, for our studio engineer, Caleb Hobbs, T Tupola, good night from Pocono. We'll see you next week as you've been watching the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network.